Hello and welcome to the Sustain project. In this video, we will go over how to create and view a scatterplot of data on the map to see how different variables of interest relate with one another. To start, let's open up this menu on the left here, make sure that we are in the Data Exploration tab, and then add some datasets to our workspace. Let's add county-level median household income and county-level social vulnerability index for this demonstration. Let's enable both, so that we can use them in plotting and they appear on the map. And then let's open up the graphing window by clicking the graphing button here. And we can now close this menu so that it doesn't get in our way. To create a blank scatterplot, let's click on Select Chart Type and then Scatterplot. And to tell the scatterplot what data to chart, we can choose what variable should be on the x-axis and what variable should be on the y-axis. You can see we get these choices from the datasets that we just enabled. Let's put median household income on the X and social vulnerability index on the Y. Now you can see we have a scatter plot where one county is mapped to one point on the plot, and that point is moved to its appropriate position based on the value of both of those variables for each county. So you can see this county in particular has a low social vulnerability index and a high median income, and this one has a slightly lower median income and a slightly higher social vulnerability index. Now you'll notice that both of the datasets that we used here are county level. You cannot plot a county level variable against a tract level variable because there's no administrative region in common to join the points over. You can only plot county level variables against county level variables and tract level variables against tract level variables. And you also cannot currently use the scatter plot to plot any dataset that is not either a county or tract level variable. Now, like all charts in Aperture, the scatterplot is dynamic, so you'll see as I zoom out and pan around and put more counties on the map, each one of those counties is going to get its own point, and the plot will dynamically update with whatever I'm looking at in the viewport. So I'll just move it around a little bit. You can see how this scatterplot will eventually change to fit what I'm seeing. Now let's explore using the scatterplot at a tract level instead of a county level. Let's enable two tract level datasets. Let's put in tract median household income and tract social vulnerability. And then let's enable both of those on the map. We'll close this. And now you'll see we cannot select them here, even though we have added them to the map. We're actually going to have to switch the scatter plot from county mode to tract mode with this switch here. So in the right position, the scatter plot is currently in county mode, which is what we're in right now. If we move the slider to the left position by just clicking on it once, you can see we are now in tract mode. Our axes have been cleared up here, and we can replace these with the tract versions of the datasets that we enabled earlier. So let's do the same thing. Let's put in median household income on the X and social vulnerability index on the Y. You can see we get a lot more data because there are a lot more tracks in the viewport. But just like with counties, if we move around, if we zoom in, if we pan around, it will automatically update the scatter plot with all of the tracks that we're currently seeing. And then if we want to move back into county mode, we can flip this switch again, and then replace these with other county level variables that we have enabled. And once we're done charting, we can click this X here to get rid of the scatter plot, and now the charting window is available for reuse for any other kind of chart. And this will conclude our exploration of Aperture Scatterplot. Thanks for watching.